started right away. Get your drink on. You should have had
Can I
you should
fill
have
the
had that
rest?
poured already. What's going on?
It's been a busy day. It's been a busy day.
It's always a busy day here.
It's so true. That is true.
Well, we want to get started by telling everybody as you come in. If you're new, let us know where you're from.
That's right.
Everybody else, give a shout out. Hi.
Hey, where you guys painting from tonight? Who's painting with you? What's your elf's name?
Yep. We want to know all the elf's names. What is our elf's name?
Connie.
Connie. Where is Connie?
Aiden asked about her return today. I said, I don't know. He thought we had to get another one because she didn't come back last year.
All right.
I said, he's grown now, so I don't know.
Ruth Centron in Puerto Rico.
Hi, guys. Hi, Ruth.
Awesome. Yeah, Caressa, you made it.
Yay.
Hi, Anya. It was
Hi,
so good to see you
Anya.
again for a second night.
Yeah, yay.
Anita.
Hi, Anita.
Hello, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving was okay.
Yes.
Yes, Tracy Rizzo Vance back from North Carolina.
Awesome.
First timer, Amanda Widmeyer.
Hi, Amanda. Welcome.
First time from Sardinia, Ohio.
Cool. Welcome, welcome.
Stacy Heck says Elvis the Elf.
Elvis. I love it. I love Elvis. We got to put an Elvis painting up. I know.
Yeah, Caressa says no elf. It would just end up riding the train because of the child.
Okay. Well, you know.
Donna Patton, hi.
Hey, Donna.
I'm in Lewis, New York.
Welcome.
Okay, her elf is unnamed at this point.
Oh. Maybe we can find an elf name for you.
Lori says, I am so not ready for this yet.
It's okay.
We'll just have a replay so I can
Yes.
do it in a couple of hours. Absolutely.
Yep.
First timer, Becky Ellis Jenkins from Texas.
Hi, Becky.
Thanks for
Welcome.
joining us.
Yeah.
Gracie says hi from Defiance, Ohio. Her
Hi,
elf Twinkle
Gracie.
made her return today.
Oh, yeah.
All right, see, elves are coming out today. So that's why we figured we would do this.
That's right. Today is the elf's return. That's what happens.
Bridget Taylor says our elf is Chippy.
Chippy. I've heard a couple of people call their elves Chippy. That's really funny.
Jessica Papke says our elf's name is Twinkle.
Twinkle. Okay. Another
Donna
Twinkle.
Patton says I'm a first timer. Thanks for joining us tonight.
That's right, Donna. So cool.
Dawn Rusinski
Hey, Dawn. Welcome back.
Boudry says our elves are named Snowflake and Bob. They got two.
I love it.
Hi, Sarah Ryan. Thanks for joining us
Hi,
tonight.
Sarah. Welcome
We
back.
told you guys we were going to be busy for the whole weekend for you guys. This is a good way to start your weekend off.
Yep.
Our top fan, Mandy Oliver, is back with
Hi,
us.
Mandy.
Oh, she's having Texas barbecue and getting fat.
That sounds
That's
amazing.
what-
Sounds amazing.
Lily, Jennifer, and Jordan are here from California.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us all the way from the West Coast.
Yeah. Awesome.
Troy Heath, Hadley, Olivia, and Finley are painting from Kentucky.
Wow, guys. Welcome.
We got another top fan, Kim Ferguson Brogan.
Hi, Kim.
In
Welcome
Hillsboro.
back. Yeah.
They have two elves as well, Sprinkle and Sparkle.
Oh, I love that. That's so
I don't know
cute.
about y'all, but our elf is sort of rambunctious.
I put a couple of pictures up of things that she's done in the past.
Oh, you did?
I
So they
did.
can go on our Facebook page and check it all
I
out.
think I put 4 of them. I haven't gone back to look at yours if you guys have added pictures, but let's
Yeah,
see.
our Connie has been doing some crazy things.
She did. She had a couple of days where she was doing not so nice things.
Yeah, we don't know how I don't know how Connie became an elf because some of the things are questionable that I've seen in the past. I have no idea what to expect this year. Rosa Melson says good evening.
Hi, Rosa.
Troy Heath says elves' names are Elfie, Hershey, and Elfina. They got a triple threat.
Whoa.
Wow. Dawn says me and my best friend Erin are doing this together. It's our first time, and we're from Illinois.
Aw, welcome, guys. Thank you.
Yes, for those people who are first timers, this is Mimosas and Masterpieces. We have sessions. We don't do classes. It's all about expression and not about perfection here. We all want to have a good time. We know that everybody has a different skill level, so we try to make it easy for everybody to enjoy themselves. We also consider what we do self-care.
Mm-hmm.
And for you first timers, keep in mind that what we do is when we have a session, we immediately post a video and we keep that video up on Facebook for about a week.
Yep.
And then it moves over to the website. and that stays on there depending on depending on the demand for it. It'll stay there for a while, and then it usually ends up on our YouTube page. We
Yes.
have over 60 videos of different paintings on our YouTube page. You can visit us anytime on the YouTube page. That is Mimosa's Masterpieces. Just the same as one word. Okay, just put them both together. And you'll see our logo and you'll see our paintings. And then you can pick and choose from all 60 paintings. I'm trying to put up different things that we've done in the past. I've been posting maybe one or two every day. So yeah, I would encourage you to go check out our page as well as check out our Facebook page.
Yeah, if we're not live, there's definitely always somewhere to go and something to do for free if you don't want to pay for something.
Right. If you want to have some self-care time and you really enjoy how we do this, well, this is pretty much what happens. We do our thing and have fun with you guys, and then we post the video and then we put it on YouTube. Oh, Sonakshi. Hi, Sonakshi is here.
Welcome back.
Are we allowed to Venom tips?
Venmo, yes.
Oh, Venmo. I was on Venom tips. What is that? Venom tips?
Yes, you can if you want to. We're trying to track everything through the website. It's easier for me to remember to pull everybody from the website when you guys do virtual tips, because we put you on those spinners for freebies and giveaways after the event.
Right, you'll explain that at some point during the day. I mean during the session.
Yes, you can.
All right. We got Shalar Allen, Candy Cane the elf.
Candy Cane, that's a good name.
Molly Elizabeth says Annie and Kieran, first timers from Hawthorne, New York, are here.
Welcome.
And one of our top fans, Jamie Marie, is here. Good evening.
Hi guys.
I'm here with my son Corbin tonight. He is super excited to paint
Corbin.
this picture for his elf Jingle.
Jingle, I love it.
Nice name.
Yeah, I love the names.
Is our Canadian, yes. Laura Sullivan from Ottawa, Canada.
Hi, Laura.
Not painting with you guys tonight, but wanted to pop in tonight just to say hi, and we definitely appreciate
we love that.
We
love saying
That's
hi.
right. For you first timers, we got viewers that join us every chance they can, and when they can't, they just come in and say hi, or they watch for a little while.
You're always welcome to. That's
love
right.
That.
You're always welcome to visit and say hi. And when you're around the corner or you're in person in New Jersey, you're always welcome to come and knock on our door. You always know where we're at.
Right. And for the first timers, please remember that you can come on our page right here where you are now, and you can go click on events, and you'll see what we have coming up in the next few weeks. We plan everything way ahead of time so that you can order kits and supplies if that's what your liking is. And we're almost ready to get started.
Sounds good.
Just got a few more people I want to shout out to.
Go right ahead.
We got Kristen Pirane.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, we are so excited to paint with you for the first time.
Well, we're welcome. We're happy to have you.
We have Ava and Nicholas, 7 and 9, here tonight from Michigan.
Hi, Ava.
Our elves are Jangles and Chippy, and they are watching
Chippy.
in the background.
See? Chippy, another one.
Yes, and Ashley Dawn from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Awesome. Welcome, guys.
Hey, Grandma Pat is back.
Hi,
Grandma Pat, one of our favorite viewers. And Dawn says, me and best friend are doing this together for the first time. We're really excited.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you won't be disappointed. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
Hope not.
Yep. Donnie Potter. Hello from Vancouver, Canada.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Oh, okay. Elf's name is Jennifer. After you, Jennifer.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's a good elf.
That's Anya.
Aww.
Okay. Alma Perez. Hello from Sacramento, California.
Hi, guys.
Excited for this tutorial. It's not a tutorial. It's a session. We're just having fun.
You call it whatever you want. It's okay.
You can call it a tutorial, but technically it's not. So we like to stick with session because we like to have fun.
All right.
When you start thinking about schooling and classes and stuff, then it's like, you're getting graded, and you're not getting graded here. So let's not call it a tutorial.
No, but that's what we have to.
It's
put that in
good
there
that you say that
somewhere.
everybody can call it what they want, but when you start calling it a tutorial, then you start making it into a, like you got to follow rules and stuff, and we don't follow
No
rules
rules. There's no rules.
here. All right, we got first timers from Virginia Beach, Tony Nuzzo.
Hi, Tony.
Let's see. Sonakshi says Elf's name is Sparkles.
Sparkles. I love it. We have Sparkles and we have Jingle and
Lily's
Jangle
elf name is Sprinkles.
and Sprinkles. That's so cool.
Our elf is Connie, and Connie is just a odd sort. Okay, so Taryn Calderon says we have 4.
Oh my gosh.
Laura, Jasper, Peppermint, and Sparkles.
I like Peppermint. Peppermint's really cute too. Aw.
I wonder if they do
so
bad
cool.
things like ours does. I don't know.
Our elf has taken foam soap, the foam, like the fun foam soap,
Mm-hmm.
and has used Aiden's entire bottle of fun foam soap and filled the tub with it. What else did she do? She spilled hot chocolate powder mix all over the counter while she was trying to make hot chocolate with marshmallows, left a trail of marshmallows all over the house. She has tried fishing in Aiden's fish tank with a mini kid's fishing pole.
That was really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
You got pictures of some of this activity,
there's a
right?
couple of them on there I posted for
It's
you
like
guys.
I wake up in the morning and be like, what am I going to encounter? Let me get my phone because I have no idea, but I just know something happened. Yeah, Brandy Hayes says, don't have a name, but I need one. Painting with my niece tonight. My niece's first time and my first time was last night.
Awesome. Welcome, guys.
Kim Maxfield says we got Amelia, age 7, and Riley, age 9 from Washington State.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
Sophia from Arizona.
Hi, Sophia.
My elf is Toddy.
Toddy.
And it's our first time.
Awesome. Well,
Thanks
so
for joining
much
us
for
tonight. Just got a few more elf's names to run off here.
And then
we got Jennifer Van Valinsky, excited from Michigan.
Welcome, Jennifer.
Vicky Lambert Rice is back. Hi.
Hi, Vicky. Welcome back.
Dawn says our elves are named Snowflake and Bob.
Snowflake and
in
Bob.
Illinois. Julianne Cherry says hello.
Hi, guys.
Rasha Ishmael says we had an elf and his name is Jingles.
Jingles.
JB and Luna are here.
Hi, guys.
Yep, we said Shalaire Allen's elf's name was Candy Cane.
Yep, I like that one. That's cute.
Archer Duke says hello from Ollie
Hi, guys.
and Izzy from Worcester, Mass.
Welcome.
Our elves are Maverick, Cutesy, and Cinnamon.
Oh, I like those.
And
those
they're joining
unique,
in tonight.
Unique names. Awesome.
Yes. We've
Cool.
got Diane Alman Norman from Tuscola, Texas. Okay, we got Rinky Shaw. Hello. Rhea and Zinal from Chicago. First timers joining us tonight.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, this is going to be
cool.
awesome. Yes, Susan Burgesson says,
Hey,
yay,
Susan.
cocktails.
Yay.
So much fun last night with the penguins. My
Okay.
granddaughter went home, but she asked me to paint this for her tonight.
Oh, that's so great. That's awesome.
Sarah, one of our top fans, Sarah Ryan, says Sparky the Elf.
Sparky. That's cute.
All right, we got Priya Patel. Hello. Aria and Leah from Washington, first timers.
Hey, guys.
Love you first timers coming in to experience what we're going to have tonight.
Awesome.
And remember, we're going to be back tomorrow at 3 p.m.
And 9 p.m.
and 9 p.m. We're doing a doubleheader tomorrow. So this is a good way to start your weekend off.
We'll be painting all weekend.
That's right. We got Angie Carrillo Lamb saying my elf name is Sugar Plum.
Ooh, that's cute. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Robin Overlock says, hi, Robin from New Hampshire. Our elf's names are Star and Jingle Bell.
Cute.
All right.
That's adorable. All right. I'm going to give you guys, I'm just going to show you the giveaways so that I get them off my table and I don't get them messy just in case.
Okay.
So those of you that know or have been with us before, what we normally do is anybody that has purchased a kit or anybody that uses our virtual tip jar after the event's over, we want to make sure you have a good time. We want to make sure you enjoy yourselves. We use that virtual tip jar because that helps us continue to do free events for you guys instead of charging you.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to also give back though. So we like to grab a couple of giveaways and give back to you guys. So we have our this home is under elf surveillance sign. We have a festive elf on the shelf activity book. We have elf cereal, elf on the shelf cereal. Are you kidding? I did send one of these out in somebody's kit. Just I'm not sure who it was.
You sent them.
I did send it fit in their kit
cereal?
box because they had a big box. So and I have a towel that says this house is under elf surveillance.
Whoa.
So we'll be giving away at least 4 items tomorrow after we come back.
All right.
Let's go over. Well, first I'm Jennifer. For those that don't know us. Jennifer, Mark's behind the computer, behind the camera. He's kind of my eyes and ears for you guys. If you need us to repeat anything, if you have any questions throughout it, just chat it in and he'll let me know. Our supplies are our 16 by 20 canvas. It should be pre-sketched already. Once you guys do that sign up, you'll get that download. Your sketch should be on your canvas before we start. Our colors tonight. Your primaries, red, yellow, blue, black, white, and I'm also using brown tonight. You can always mix brown, but it's difficult to tell everybody how to mix brown because everybody's colors may be different. So it's not always going to work the same. So I like to just use a brown.
Okay.
Burnt umber, burnt sienna, whichever you like.
All right.
Cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry, and then the brushes that we'll use tonight are my 3 regulars, my 1/2-inch flat brush, my medium round brush, and then that smaller brush for details. Okay, if you have a bigger flat brush, you can always use a bigger flat brush to do your background first. Remember that you don't have to follow the color scheme that I go with. If you want a blue wall instead of a brown wall, you can go with that. You never have to follow the colors. I'm just going to try and repeat what I'm doing so that you guys can see what I've done and how I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, you know that my painting is not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting. They come out different every time we paint them. So this is about you and your creative freedom. I like to tell you that it is not about the canvas and the painting on the canvas for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's about you guys spending some time with your family, by yourself, some downtime and some self-care time.
And your extended family here with
That's
us and
right.
all the people joining us tonight.
You got it. So we are going to get started with our background first. I'm going to use that 1/2-inch flat brush, rinsed and dried first.
Okay.
So rinse and dry.
We've got a lot of elf names here that are just
I
wow.
love it. I love it. So, all right, for our background color, I'm going to take a corner of my white and a little corner of brown at a time. Corner of white and a little corner of brown.
Now, people don't have brown. What do they do again?
So the brown, what you can mix brown, it just sometimes is tough. So I like to say make some orange. So a little bit of yellow with red.
Mm-hmm.
Makes an orange, and then you're going to add a tiny bit of blue at a time.
So orange and red.
So, no.
I mean yellow and red.
It's the 3 primary colors, red, yellow, and blue.
Okay.
Red, yellow, blue together will make a brown. But it depends on what type of blue you have, what type of red you have. So it's hard to kind of mix sometimes.
So just be careful and do it slowly to see how it comes out.
Yep. All right, so I have a bigger corner of white than I do of the brown.
All right.
We're just going to use vertical brush strokes. So we're just going up and down our canvas. I like to start on the edges. So start on your edge to start.
Oh, okay. So you're going to go up and down now.
Yeah, we're going to do vertical brush strokes this time.
Okay.
Because we have a nice horizontal image.
And you're going to go around the image.
We're going to go all the way around. So I'm going to come right across the top just to get that top edge done as well. You guys know I like to paint the edges of my canvas to start and kind of get that out of the way if you can.
We've got Riley,
Hi, Riley.
Haley, and Coraline from Pennsylvania.
Hi, guys.
And Julian Cherry says, our elves are Christopher and Jamil.
Ooh.
This year they came with a pet dog named Rex.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
I mean, I love animals, so, you know. So, yep, so just grab those edges as you go. First.
Sin and Connor are here.
Hi, guys. How you feeling, Cindy?
Yes, how are you? Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, she had a migraine last night, so she wasn't feeling great.
Oh, man. Michelle Belmont Archambault says, my name is Michelle, and I have my daughter and her friend here.
Hi, Michelle and daughter and friend. Welcome.
Yes. Hello from Lake Peekskill, Putnam Valley. That's Jelena.
Hi, guys. So once we have those edges in there, you're just going to do vertical brush strokes. Now, it's okay to have those little streaks in there. You don't have to have a full solid color.
Okay.
It almost gives it like a wood grain look. Good old paneling back in the day.
And this is corner of white, corner of brown.
Big corner of white, little corner of brown. But remember, you don't have to do brown if you don't want to. Okay, you could pick a different color.
Whatever you want your background to be.
That's right. And as you get close to your object, you're just going to kind of come up to it, pull away. Try not to go over it if you can avoid it. If you do, it's okay. We can always paint over. So I'm just sort of lining up my brush right along the edge of that shelf and pulling up and away.
I zoom in a little bit.
Okay.
Donnie says our elf is always up to no good.
Oh, see? They must be from the same family.
And their elf name is Sparkleheart.
Sparkle Heart. That's cute. I love it.
We got Brianna from Cincinnati.
Hi,
and her
Brianna.
elf is Elsa.
Elsa. Love.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got Sophia.
Hi,
Sophia's
Sophia.
elf's name is Skiki.
Skiki.
That's
Oh.
a good name. Michelle says, my elf is Snow Down Angle Snow Bowl L.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of names to call when you want to call her, huh?
Yeah, Snow Down Angle Snow Bowl L. I hope that's what you mean. Okay, Shalair says, can we do it without a sketch?
You could try. Yes. I mean, I'm not going to go over like the exact sizes of everything, but you can try. If you want to, I think that you guys have the option to rewind or pause. You can go to our website and grab the sign up, mimosasmasterpieces.com.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the sign up for this, and it'll email you the sketch right away for it. It'll
Right,
tell
so
you how
just go to the website, mimosasmasterpieces.com,
Yeah.
and find the event right there on the page.
Yeah, it'll say sign up right on this painting.
And you gotta use the code word
Self-care.
so you
So
don't
it's
have to pay
free.
$1.
Right. All of our events, when you sign up, we made all of the promo codes, so everything is self-care, so that no matter how many, if you put 10 events in your cart that are $1 and you use self-care, it'll take all $10 off.
Right.
Okay? So
And
you can sign
self-care
up.
is in all caps.
That's right. All caps. Yep.
And then it'll send you the email, which will have the sketch on it.
It'll have a little download box. It'll say download. So you'll click on that download box, and that will give you the Word document that has your supply list, all the FAQs, and then the sketches are way down on the bottom.
Okay. Yelena says, could you repeat the colors again?
Sure. Our colors we're using tonight are red, yellow, blue, black, white, and brown. So it's all of your primary colors
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of brown.
Just a little bit of brown.
I mean, you know.
That's all you need.
A lot of the colors you don't really need a whole lot of. I kind of
Okay.
usually over pour, and even when I send your kits, we usually really over pour for you.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get a kit from us, you're usually getting enough paint for at least 2 paintings.
Ellie Rose, the website to sign up to get the sketch is mimosasmasterpieces.com.
You got it.
One word.
Yep. No and, just mimosasmasterpieces.com.
Now, Anya's saying, can I make my background orange and white?
Of course you
know
can.
you can.
You know that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just continuing with those vertical lines.
Alma Johnson gives a suggestion.
Okay.
She says, green and red also make brown, which is still
Okay.
red, yellow, and blue.
It is, yep. Yeah, it's kind of like you have to determine, it's like adding that darker color a little bit at a time.
Right. The
To
darker
find the
color
right-
a little at a time.
Yeah, it's funny.
Gladys Leon
Hi, guys.
says, I'm from San Diego, and I have my 3 kids with me watching.
Hi, guys. Welcome. So as I get close to my elf with these little areas,
Yeah.
I mean, if you happen to go over a little bit, that's okay. We can paint right over it, so don't worry too much.
I zoomed in so they could see what you're doing.
I'm getting this little area over here.
And see, Renee Picard says, you guys are awesome.
Aww.
We did your class last night, which
Oh,
is not a
good.
class, but you had a session with us last night. Thank you. I
You're-
didn't realize how stressed I was.
You know,
Thanks for the uplifting night. It was
you're
so good for my soul.
Welcome. That's exactly what I said when we started this. So for those of you that don't know our story, and for those that do, I'm sorry, I'm repeating it. But in February, so we're typically a traveling paint and sip. We normally go to your home and we do a little party for your family or for your guests or a birthday party. We do fundraising events. And in February, of course, all of that was canceled. For the next 8 months, all of my events became canceled.
And she had it booked for 8 months,
We
believe
had-
me, for the whole
We
year.
had stuff out into August, of this year. So what I decided was, I think, I was a little depressed at first, and then I said, I just need to do something positive to refocus that negative, change the negative into positive.
That's right.
So I decided we would just try to do a free painting. Let's just try and go live on Facebook and see what happens. And there was a ton of you guys with us for the very first time. I had no idea that I didn't realize how much I needed to do it as well. So I took a break after our session and came back to my phone to dozens of messages, requests to send tips. The messages were just overwhelming that I literally cried and yep, gave Mark the phone and just was kind of boo-hooing and thought, oh my gosh, this is what we need to keep doing. We need to keep doing this. And ever since then, we have continued. We started, the next one that we planned was a kid's birthday party. We did in April. Nope, yeah, I think April we did it.
Yeah.
And all the tips that were sent in from the first one, we spent on buying birthday presents for kids that couldn't have their birthdays in March.
Right. Because the second session that we had, a lot of people were saying that they weren't able to celebrate their birthdays.
They can't celebrate their birthday.
And so, of course, Jennifer, being the selfless person that she is, and she was overwhelmed with all of these tips and stuff that she got.
It was so nice.
Crying. And then she just immediately said, well, we're going to get some stuff for all of these kids. And
we have to give back. That's all. We have to give back.
And next thing you know, we're getting addresses from everybody where their kids are. There was a lot of people in our area.
Yeah.
So I was driving around to people's houses and leaving little
Mark
gift bags and stuff on their porches. And then she started sending things out. I was going to the post office and they were looking at me like, who is this guy with all of these bags and all these boxes? And they're sending all of this stuff out, you know.
We had so much fun though. It was so great. So yes, we quickly learned that we needed to adapt and change, and this is where we need to be. And you know, while I love going out and doing this live, you know, this is pretty darn good. You know, I'm in my home. We're safe. We're with our family, where we can kind of control our time frame, and we can reach so many more people than me just going out and doing that little radius of where I could travel. So this is so awesome that we're being able to be with so many of you. At the beginning of the year, I thought my goal was going to be, I just would like my personal goal for the page and for my business to reach 500 followers. I thought we're going to be 5 years in business. 500 was a good number. And you guys knocked that out of the park pretty quickly. I think we're a little over 30,000. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty darn good. I'm very proud of you all. Thank you, because it's about you, not about us.
Yes.
Always.
It's good to see that Cindy said she's feeling much better.
Oh, good. I'm very happy to hear that.
And Merle, to answer your question, it is Anya who is on her parents' Hitesh
Oh, yeah. We
account.
know that. Oh.
So that was established a long time ago. So we know when we see Hitesh, we know that that's Anya. Just like a lot of other accounts, people use it. You know, there's younger people using their parents' account so they can paint with us.
Yeah.
And then they identified, it's not my dad or it's not my mom, it's me. So
we know.
That's how we do.
Now we know. Yeah, you guys have, you know, we call you guys a Mimosas community. You're part of our community. You know, we absolutely love that. You guys are all a part of it, and you share it, and you're looking out for one another, and you're looking out for us when we have all those scammers and spammers, which we saw none of today, which is fabulous.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna only imagine that it's probably because this event wasn't like reached by, you know, whatever their number is that they're looking for. That must be what it is. Mm-hmm. But you know, you guys are kind of always call them out and help one another, so we appreciate that.
So as you can see, Jennifer is doing up and down, vertical.
Yeah, just vertical brushstrokes still all the way
all
across.
the way around the sketch.
Yep, almost there.
And for those of you who are new, if you didn't have the sketch yet and you're going to the website to get the sketch, don't worry. We'll be repeating the steps as many times as we can.
As you need to, yep. If you
and,
need us to repeat.
If possible, if you have to, you can always wait till later when the video is produced, as soon as this event is over, and you can continue on and continue to paint later.
All right.
We don't need you to rush.
Yeah, we don't want you to rush. This should be a relaxed thing. This is a calm, relaxed, you know, take it easy. So we're going to give you guys a few minutes. Why don't you guys throw some thumbs up at us when you guys are done with that? And
Well, of course,
Kinda take a
Anya's
piece.
already done, so she's just waiting for everybody else to catch up.
of course, Anya's done. So you guys know tomorrow at 3 is the Grinch. Tomorrow at 9 is Max and Cindy Lou Who.
Right, we're doing the Grinch first at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, who's right there on the left of the left of the painting that we're doing right now.
I just did my Grinch nails.
And for all of you first timers, the story that she was telling you in the beginning of how we got all started with this virtual painting thing, another main part of it was that we asked all of the people who came in and painted with us and all our viewers, we asked them for ideas. What did they want to paint?
Everything we paint is what you suggest.
And it was overwhelming response. So I was writing down names for like 3 days. Okay, we had over 1,000 suggestions, and I got suggestions written all over on pieces of paper. At any time people were giving us ideas.
We need to condense those things.
And then we try to be creative with those ideas so that we can make it even more interesting. But we got everybody to participate and tell us what they wanted to paint, and that's the lineup that you'll see when you go to our YouTube page. You'll see that it'll have the picture showing what was being painted that day, and it'll give the original air date when we did it live, and then that's the video. And basically all of those videos are suggestions that came from our viewers.
So true. Yep. So true.
Oh yeah, Sonakshi's ready.
She's ready. Good job.
Yeah, you were done before Jennifer, Anya.
You know.
Yeah, Anya's one of our early viewers.
Yeah, you guys.
In fact, she requested a palette.
Yes, so her painting is up.
And Jennifer painted the palette and decided, okay, we're going to name it after Anya. Anya's palette, and it is up on our YouTube page.
It is Anya's paint palette.
She has more suggestions. She said Minions painting.
Minions, I know. I did not get to Minions yet, but
and
I did.
She's talking about the Among Us characters that she was talking about yesterday.
I still didn't look at that.
And the chicken from the movie Moana.
Moana. Okay.
Donna Patton's is not ready. It's
no
okay,
problem.
Donna.
It's
You take your time.
We're gonna give it a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. Corey Filson says thumbs up.
All right.
All right. So as people are giving their thumbs up, we're gonna still wait a few more minutes for people to finish their background around their sketch.
Yep.
Just keep in mind that tomorrow we're gonna be doing the Grinch at 3 p.m. That's Eastern Time. And then that evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be doing Max and Cindy Lou.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move over.
Go ahead.
Move over to the right so they can see Max and Cindy Lou.
Okay.
Right now, they see Twas the Night Before Christmas. They see Snoopy in the corner there. And I'm going to go up, and we're going to look at Max and Cindy Lou. And right next to Max and Cindy Lou is Sally. Okay, Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Mm-hmm. And now Sally and Jack will be visiting them on this December the 19th.
Yep.
Sally, which you see right there, will be at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and Jack will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, so I'm skipping around a little bit with the dates. You can find all of our events right here on the Facebook page. Just click on the word events, and then it'll show you what's coming up in the next few weeks.
So while you're in that corner, you can talk about. So Twas the Night Before Christmas is.
I'll go down to that.
Twas the Night Before Christmas is on Saturday, next Saturday.
December 5th.
Yep, that we will be Zooming with a special friend, a special guest.
Right, we'll be on Zoom.
Yes, we'll be Zooming. So the kits are sold out for it, but you can still join to Zoom with us. That's fine. Mm-hmm. And then below it, you see Snoopy, the Peanuts.
Let me go down farther so they can see Snoopy and his.
So I'll talk about that one quick because I have not posted it yet. So we decided, every year, of course, we do this regularly, but we decided we're going to do a give back. So for this event, what we'll do is it will be a $5 join in, but for everyone that joins in, we want you to tell us what charity or organization you would like the money to go to. Mm-hmm. So all of the proceeds will go to one organization that will be chosen by one of our guests. So instead of putting your names on a spinner, for giveaways, we're going to put the charity or organization on the spinner for giveaways. And that organization will get all of the funds.
All right.
So we'll post that up if not tonight, then tomorrow. I'll make sure that gets done.
Okay. All right. And then what is that they see down there on the bottom there?
We have the moose. You see the
No,
moose?
the moose is way down. You can't see the moose. But next to it is this like globe, snow globe.
The snow globe is a nutcracker snow globe. So I'm working on an event to set up for another organization. So that'll probably be another fundraiser. Paint it
and
forward.
Then above that is the gnome.
It's one of our gnomes, one of our many gnomes.
Right, now we've got these jolly gnomes that we'll be doing on Tuesday, December 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. There's 3 different types of gnomes. There's a gnome right there with the Christmas present in his hand. There's a gnome with a dreidel in his hand. There's a gnome with flashing lights in his hand.
More of the Christmas lights, because Jen didn't buy just 50 lights.
Hold
Jen
on,
bought
let me move over so you can see the
200 lights.
See the gnome with the Christmas lights. Right, there's a gnome. People love gnomes.
Yes.
Okay, you guys let us know that you love gnomes.
Gnome following.
We have a gnome on our YouTube page.
Yes.
That was our very first gnome that people
and that
suggested.
Was one of the top 3, I would say.
Yes, one of our top
events.
3 paintings on YouTube too.
Really, it was. It was so great. Yep. All right. What do we think?
I think everybody's pretty good. There's a lot of
Okay.
thumbs up here.
Okay.
Yeah, so Nachi says, where did you get the light for the Snoopy and the gnome painting?
The lights we have on the website for all of our events. So the moose has lights, the Snoopy will have lights, the gnome has lights. They're add-ons for our kits, so you can grab them from our website.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, are we ready to go on to the next
Let's
step?
do it. I think our next step is going to be our shelf. Okay. So rinse. We're going to switch brushes. I'm going to rinse and dry that medium round brush. Rinse and dry in your water, not your drink. Almost.
Yes, Lulu, tomorrow is free.
Yep.
Both
Tomorrow,
times.
Grinch and Max and Cindy Lou are free.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we want to change up the color of our brown that we were using. So I do that by taking a little scoop of that brown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add a little scoop of my yellow here. Maybe a big scoop of yellow. I'm going to start by mixing those.
Okay.
And of course, like always, you can always make your own colors of whatever you want. You don't have to follow my lead here.
Right.
Right? All right. So since this brush is like pretty full of paint, I want to wipe off some of that paint on the bottom underside of my shelf. I'm going to rinse and dry to get it back to a point though. Because sometimes that paint gets really built up in your brush. And then it's so big and full of paint that you can't get those edges without making them messy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Anya says my first painting with you was the gnome.
Oh, see? And there we have it. The gnome led to great things, Anya.
Now we got Kelly Koslowski saying hi
Hi, Kelly.
from Kelly in Whitby.
Whitby.
Again, right beside where you live.
Whippany, maybe?
No, it says Whitby. Whitby.
Whitby.
Or
I don't
maybe
know.
she's talking to somebody else in here.
Oh, maybe. So with that brown that we just mixed, I'm going to do it on the underside of our shelf, okay? So underside, that's this little triangular shape over here and here.
Mm-hmm.
And everything except for these verticals for right now.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit more
Yeah?
so they can see real carefully how you're doing this.
Very good.
Oh, Grandma Pat says, love the Nutcracker globe.
Yes, that was a suggestion from a group that wanted to do a fundraiser. So we are
Okay.
working on that one. I just painted that last night, actually. So hopefully
You
that
painted
comes
it
out.
last night
I
on
did.
Thanksgiving after we
the
did
penguins. After
the penguins last night.
Yes.
See, this is how she rolls.
Hold on, Martha.
This is how she rolls. She's always painting, always working on your suggestions.
Yeah, I did that last night. I did the ornaments that somebody had requested. It was kind of a personal friend favor. It was kind of a swap for popcorn.
Oh, that's what it was. For the popcorn.
I did a little, I did a mini cabinet last night. I finished filling kits last night. It was a late night. I think I came to bed at 3. I think.
No, it was about 4:30 in the morning.
No, it wasn't. It was 3.
That's her usual time.
You like to add hours to that. Stop it.
I know, because I was asleep and she woke me up when she came in. I was
not.
wow, 4:30, man. Wow, baby, what's going on? You come to bed so late, down there painting and making kits.
I was also binge watching Gilmore Girls, so, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as late as you stay up, you might bust Connie trying to do something at night.
This is true.
I'm afraid to get up and go out into the kitchen in the middle of the night. Oh, Kaylee Corvo says, just popping in to say hello.
Hi, sweetie. It's been so long. We missed you guys.
Yeah, so we got a lot of events coming up.
That we do.
And we've got some really exciting new things coming up in 2021 in January, starting January.
We do. I'm so excited for January.
We're gonna be leaving out of the studio and doing some on location things for you guys.
Yes.
So we'll have Jennifer explain all of that in a little while.
Yes, I'm almost done with this underside here, and then you guys can continue on. So in January, we are going to start, so we're 2 sessions in January, 2 sessions in February. We're going to be filming live from the Lehigh Valley Zoo in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
In January, we're filming on the 10th with penguins. So we're going to have some beautiful penguin paintings. Where's my beautiful penguins? I know you're zoomed though.
Here, I'll back out real quick.
So this is the first set. And you'll be able to choose to do the set of 2, a single one, or a set of 2 on a 16 by 20. So you'll just make them a little smaller.
Okay.
There's no sketches for this. We're going to do everything freehand together. So what will happen for those is it is a buy-in for the Zoom. It's a $15 Zoom session, but you can order the kits. When you order a kit, you are in the running to possibly win a VIP experience so that you can come to the zoo with us to have that time with us at the zoo.
Yeah, so expect to be on camera because we're going to have you sitting there painting right along with us, which is going to be a lot of fun.
It is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for this. So that's January 10th. The next one we'll be doing is the Rainbow Boa, which we will just be Zooming. We won't be at the zoo for this one.
Right, she doesn't want to be by the snake.
Stop. Wait, this way.
I told her I'd hold the snake, but she says, no, just to be safe. We'll be home, and we'll just do the Zoom event.
Lies. Stop it. And the next session will be on February 14th on Valentine's Day with the sloths. So
the sloths rule. Everybody loves sloths.
We are going to be painting with the sloths on February 14th on Valentine's Day at the zoo.
And you know I'm going to try to get the sloth to paint with her. Every time we've seen a sloth, we've been trying to get the sloth to paint and they don't go for it. But this time we'll be on location. I'll put a brush in the sloth's hand if they let me. We'll see.
And again, so same deal. You could possibly win to be part of our VIP. Anybody that purchases their kits, you get a chance to go in for the spinner for a VIP experience to be with us for the sloths.
And you get to bring a guest.
Yep. And the last one is the bard. This is a barred owl. So we'll have a series of owls with us, or a couple of owls with us at the zoo for this session as well.
Yeah, I don't think the owls will paint anything, but
yeah, I doubt
we'll
see. So up until Monday, if you have been with us for a little while, you would have gotten an email blast from us for Black Friday sales. So buy 3, get 1 free. So that's over a $45 value. Plus you get an extra bonus entry into one of those VIP sessions.
Right, where you're going to have a spinner or something and
determine
who's going to be our special guest.
That's right. And
that's going to be so much fun.
As our special guest, get to also bring a guest of your choice as well.
Yes.
All right. So Now that I have that bottom underside done, now I'm going to just add a little bit of white to that. To just a little section of it. You don't have to fill in, you don't have to use the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm going to lighten that up. I'm going to come across the front edge. So this front edge of the verticals and that horizontal. And then I have to do it.
Just a little bit like that?
Yeah.
You're just going to fill that in?
No, we're going to fill it in. We're going to fill it in.
Okay.
I have to go back to the other section too.
Yeah, see, Vicki Lambert Rice says, I often start my paintings at 11, 12 midnight. I'm glad I'm not alone.
No, you know, that's when the house is the quietest for me. That's when Mark's in bed, Aiden's in bed. I try to get Rascal to go to bed with Aiden so that I'm not tripping over him or I'm not listening to him dream. And then it's quiet. And then, I don't know, there's something that happens after midnight that it's just peaceful.
Yes.
There's no, you know, there's nothing going on. I can't hear anything other than what I'm doing. And that's kind of, yeah, that's my downtime too.
Yeah, Pam, one of our top fans,
Hi, Pam.
Pam Phipps,
Hi, Pam.
says, hi, I'm late, so I'll watch and I'll paint it later.
It's okay. Yep, you know you can.
And see, this is for our new viewers. This is what you got to understand. You know, our regular viewers come here and they get here late and they'll be like, okay, well, I'll just paint it later. I know I can paint it later.
Yeah, you can always
Okay.
come and paint later.
They know
totally
we're going to
fine.
put the video up for them. And so it's no rush. It's no pressure. You do it just like she just said. When you got time, yeah, it could be 12 midnight.
Yeah.
Everybody went to
sometimes.
bed. You can get you a glass of wine. You know, sit down, relax. A nice cup of coffee or hot chocolate. And you can paint a nice quiet house. It's very soothing and very relaxing. And that's what we aim to do for you.
Yeah,
that's why we
that's
call it Self-Care
self-care.
Thursdays.
Got it.
Well, every time we come on, we call it self-care. So
That is true.
yeah, we want you to focus on yourself, make yourself happy. You know, calm yourself down. You know, you go through the whole week doing all kinds of things, and you need a point where you could just say, okay, I'm going to put the world on pause and just take a little break.
Yep, that's
Do
right.
something that's therapeutic, something that's soothing. And we, you know, I mean, I'm not an artist in this regard, but I see how this is soothing for people. So, yeah, I'm very, very proud of what Jennifer does and how she does it with people.
Well, we're a team. You're part of this.
Yeah, I mean, I contribute with the knowledge that I have, and you contribute with all of the knowledge and skills that you have. We put it together, and we make people happy. And then they give us a response and make us happy.
Yes, that is what it's about for me. Making you guys happy.
Yeah, see, we got all our top fans coming in saying, yeah, I'll paint
Hey.
later. Just coming in to say hi.
That's totally fine. You certainly can.
Yeah, we're just starting everybody's weekend off on a good foot.
So for these two inside sections, these are supposed to be probably a little bit darker, honestly. So I'm going to grab some of that original brown that we had
Yeah.
and go with that original brown. So it's a little bit darker than underneath my shelf.
Oh, okay. Oh, you mean doing the sides of the...
Yeah, kind of like the inside of those verticals.
Okay.
I'm going to
for your
rinse and
shelf.
dry just to get it back to a point because we got some small areas here. So if ever your brush kind of gets built up with paint, just
Yeah.
rinse and dry and kind of twist it on your paper towel to get it back to a point.
All right. And what brush are you using
I'm
again?
still with the medium brown, but you can always switch to that smaller one if you feel more comfortable with the smaller one.
Okay.
Okay? Yep. Whatever you're comfortable with. In fact, I'm going to do that myself because
You're going to
that
rinse and
brush
dry
is
your
not
brush?
cooperating with me.
All right, so I got a couple of more events that I haven't mentioned yet. It's going to be next week, next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be doing the leg lamp.
Yes.
The leg lamp from the movie A Christmas Story.
Yes.
Haven't they started playing that movie yet?
Oh, listen, Aiden's, that's what he's watching right now. I can hear it from down here.
He's watching that movie again?
Yep. I think we watch
People
this
love that movie.
once a week. It's a classic.
Yeah, well, that's why they suggested it. We'll be doing it next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
There is a sketch, so be sure to sign up so that you get those sketches, so you can get
Yeah,
that
try
to
to
your
get
canvas.
the sketch if you need the sketch. Try to get it early so that you don't have to scramble to get it on Thursday.
There we go.
Yeah, I just can't wait for when we go on location. That's going to be so much fun.
I know. I am so excited for that. We're going to go meet with them on January 2nd to set some stuff up.
Yeah, I have to see the place and see how we're going to set up everything, where we're going to work.
And then
I'll find out if the lofts are going to be able to hold paintbrushes and paint with us.
I kind of want the penguins to like step in paint and walk.
That would be so cool. I'll try and get them to do that too. Or at least have them surround you.
They probably will only bring out one, just for their.
I'm gonna ask them to bring out like 10. We need about 10.
Can I just stand in the igloo? No, wait, the igloo,
Yeah.
the ice thing.
What is
their? What's their enclosure? That's like a whole ice thing. Oh my gosh.
I don't know, but it'll be nice if we can get a nice little set design put up when we go on location. That will be so much fun for our viewers.
I know, it would be cool.
You know, like when we did Hocus Pocus, we got Jennifer to dress up as a witch, and we gave her a bubbling cauldron and
that was fun.
Nice setup. When
Yeah,
we did Nightmare Before Christmas, we set up the background and the backdrop real nice and try to make it fun for you guys when you come on and see us.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen or done the Hocus Pocus painting, that was a great night. We had so much fun. And same with Nightmare Before Christmas was awesome. Was so good.
Those two videos will be posted on YouTube at some point.
They're on the website for download.
Right.
So give us some thumbs up again when you're ready to move on to the next step.
Okay. Now while we're waiting for people to finish up their shelf, I'll just read off a couple of more. Saturday, December 12th, 3 p.m. So you can still got time to get your kits. We're doing the Polar Express. Now the Polar Express is right there in the top left-hand corner of your screen. I'm going up now.
I do have plenty of these left. I do have plenty of kits for that. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas ones are just sold out.
Oh, they are sold out?
The 'Twas the Night Before Christmas one is sold out.
Oh, okay,
you can still do
Polar
Zoom,
Express
but
is good.
we have stuff for Polar Express. Yes, we're good for that one.
All right, and there's another gnome with a dreidel right there.
Yep.
All right.
There we go.
Let's go down. Go back down. There's the Grinch again.
Grinch, we have, there's Jack for the other half of Jack and Sally.
Right. Jack is going to be on December 19th. We're doing Jack at 9 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern time. And that's some thumbs up for coming in.
Good job, guys.
We still need a little bit more. But, what was I going to ask you about?
I don't know.
You had a Zoom event with the Pack-a-Lackas again?
Oh, yes. I don't have the thing updated. So my kiddos who have been watching and who saw on this guy's been sitting up here for the past month or so, said they wanted to paint this, so we're painting him. Tosh with
Bop, Boop, and
Buzz.
And who named them?
Abby named them.
Abby named them Bop, Boop, and Buzz, sitting on the alpaca.
Yep. So we're going to Zoom with the alpaca farm again, Apple Hill Farms.
Apple Hill Farms and trainer Jane Lee Rankin.
Yes. So it is a Zoom event. It's 4:00 on a Thursday in December. I don't remember which one it is.
Oh, Cindy says, please save me 2 kits for Monday.
Polar Express?
I think that's what she's talking about.
Okay. You got it.
Right. Bop, Boop, and Buzz.
Bop, Boop, and Buzz.
We'll be doing them.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a great one. I'm very excited for that. We have Eddie.
Yes, we have Eddie coming on Friday night. Next Friday night, December 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, this is an adult night with us.
Right, that's an adult night.
For our
Uncle Eddie, right?
Uncle Eddie. Cousin Eddie.
Cousin
Eddie from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is my favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, Cindy says, yes, Polar Express.
Okay, you got it. Yep. right.
Yeah, let me see. Is anybody else? Is anything I forgot here?
I don't know.
I'm looking up and down on the list here. We got the Christmas mousse.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
on not next Thursday, the Thursday after we do the leg lamp.
And all of these events can be found on the Facebook page. So if you just go to our upcoming events on Facebook, you can see them all, where they're all in order
Let
and
me
not
see
all
if I
over
can
the
get the
place.
Christmas mousse in there. You can barely see them right there in the lower left corner, on the lower right corner of your screen. All right. And we're gonna move back over to the center and back up to our painting.
Yep.
All right, I think we're ready to go.
Good deal. Okay. I'm going to continue with the tiny brush. So if you haven't switched yet, okay, let's switch over to that small brush. We're going to do some details on our elf. Okay, so we're going to rinse and dry. Rinse and dry. I want to get the white on there so that the white dries before we go to the red.
Okay.
So some white on that brush. So the white goes in that little, the bottom of the hat area, that little curve that goes right over top of the elf's head, the bottom of that little Santa hat. And the white also goes in that little collar. So it's those little curves. So you can't see what I'm doing, of course, since it's white, but that's where that white goes.
I'm zoomed in. They can see where you're going.
Okay.
Grandma Pat says,
Hi,
did you
Grandma Pat.
email the sketch for the leg lamp?
That's on the sign up. If you didn't sign up, let me know. Just send me an email and I'll make sure that I get it to you.
There we go.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are doing that. If I forget or I miss for whatever reason, you can always go to the website just to do it. It's kind of an automatic thing.
Right.
Because I'm answering messages from 4 different places.
Right,
So,
but if they go to the website, they'll get that email, and then they can scroll down the email and find
yep,
it.
just make sure you use that promo code self-care.
All caps, all caps.
Right, all caps. While I don't mind taking your dollars, you know, you don't really have to pay it.
Right.
And I can't refund $1.
Right. But for our first timers, this is how we do things. I mean, if you don't have the supplies and you don't have the things to do the painting, you can do whatever you can and get them whatever way you can. But you can always go to our website and order for every event that we have coming up. We have
There's kits.
combinations. You can get a kit which has everything in it, or just the things that you might need. They have some to have sketches and some don't.
So on the website, we've also adjusted to include different canvas sizes. So some of our canvases are those 10 by 20s. Some of them are 16 by 20s. But then we also, because we know that, you know, we all have only so much wall space, I also have 11 by 14s so that you can order 11 by 14 kits to kind of scale your paintings down with us while we're painting together. So that's an option as well. There's no longer a sign up and a kit of the same thing unless it has an accessory to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just all of the kits in their particular sizes, and on all of the sign ups are separate. So it's not like you're going to see two of the same thing. One says sign up and one says kit like it used to be, because it got too confusing for you guys. So so now the kits are all in one spot. They're all blank canvases. It looks like they're all different sizes. You pick whatever size you want, and then you just sign up, click whatever sign ups you want, and add to cart.
All right. Priya Patel says, we'll be back later to
Hi,
watch
Priya.
and finish up.
Sounds
This
good.
is a great intro for us, and we'll share when we are done.
Awesome.
So you understand how we do
You
things.
got
then.
it. Yep.
For first timers, after every event, what we do is we ask you to take a picture of your painting and send it in to us at the designated area that Jennifer will tell you where it goes, and then we celebrate you by putting it in a slideshow, posting it on YouTube. On Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah.
That's how we do it.
We do.
We look forward to seeing your pictures. It's so. It's really so much fun.
That's the best part for us. Yes.
Got a bunch of thumbs up here, so I
Beautiful.
think we can go ahead and move on.
All right. Next color, we're gonna do that skin tone for our elf. So for my lighter skin tone, I'm gonna take a tiny bit of yellow, and you only need a tiny bit of everything. A tiny bit of white, and then a tiny touch of red, and mix.
Now, see, I've got it zoomed in so they can see just how tiny that is that you're doing that.
So if it looks too dark,
Just move your hand out the way so they can see where you did it. See that little tiny little dot, everybody?
if it looks too dark, we're just gonna add some more white. Yep, that's pretty much my skin tone. Pretty white.
Right. You want to make it darker?
Yep, just add your brown. You can do brown for a darker skin tone. Yep.
But be careful if you put black, because black is really, really
black.
Yeah,
I wouldn't use black for anything.
So just use the brown.
Use your brown. Use your brown if you want to add a little bit of brown to it.
But you see how she's doing it right there.
Yep, just this tiny area. And again, since your paintbrush kind of gets built up with paint in it, so rinse and dry this brush to get it back to a point. So as you rinse, you're going to rinse, and then when you dry it, okay, when you dry it on your paper towel,
yes,
you're going to spin your brush towards you, and then it gets it back to that tinier point so that you have a small point to work with again.
All right, and Krishna Patel, well, I think that's
Sonakshi, yep.
Says, can you repeat the colors, please?
Sure. So for your skin tone,
for the skin, yeah,
I just took a tiny bit of yellow, a tiny bit of a little scoop of white, more white than anything, scoop of white, and then a tiny bit of red, and I started mixing. You can add a little bit of brown to darken that color a bit. You'll kind of just mix until you like the color that you have.
Right.
And then I'm gonna do the little ears over here on our elf. And then I'll fill in the face on the elf.
Wow, that's really tiny.
It is.
See if I can get it a little bit further.
So it's underneath the hair on our elf.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Beautiful.
Very close.
Good job.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
You hear him?
Yeah, he's upstairs watching A Christmas Story.
Yep, he
He
is.
loves that movie.
It's just
My son loves that movie.
It's a classic movie.
I never really cared for it, but I mean, my son used to watch it over and over and over.
I just realized I painted the wrong thing in here.
What did you paint?
So in between his arms, I painted down here his leg instead of under his arm.
Skin color?
No, the wall color actually.
Oh.
See? We all make mistakes, but it's just an accident. We changed it. We fixed
Right,
it.
there's no mistakes. You can always fix it.
It happens.
The good thing about painting is there's no
You always
mistakes.
pay
You
over
can
it.
always fix it.
That's right. Exactly. It's the best part.
Julie Kershaw Vincent says, is there a stencil for the Grinch and Cindy Lou paintings?
Yes. So please go to the website, click on those signups for both events, and then that will email you the FAQs, so where we're going to be, what time we're going to be, your supply list, the sketches. So you'll print that out, and for the Grinch, both of them are in 2 pages, so you'll have to print them in 2 pages.
Right.
And then transfer them to your canvas, and we explain all of that on that email as well.
Right. Everything they explains how to get the sketch onto your canvas.
Yep.
Is in your email when you order it.
You got it. I'm gonna rinse and dry that little brush, and I'm gonna just add some brown hair on my elf. So I'm just gonna go to that original brown, that regular brown, the darker color.
Okay.
But you
give
can
him brown hair.
You can make yours whatever color you want, right?
You can give your elf any color hair you want. Rasha Ishmael says you can mix orange and white to make blonde hair.
Yes, that's good. Yeah.
Or you can give it purple hair.
Yes, you can.
Or you can give it green hair or red
rainbow hair. Aiden would be making rainbow hair, I'm sure.
Rainbow hair.
Sure.
Yeah, he would give it rainbow hair.
Yep.
A little bit of color here, a little bit of color there.
Yep. So just use that pencil grip, pinky stabilize for a lot of these little areas. Hold your brush like a pencil and use your pinky to rest your hand on your canvas.
So you can keep your hand steady.
Then you have some control over where you're putting that brush. This way you're not kind of hovering over and trying to get it in there. You have a little bit of stability for where you're painting there.
There you go.
Okay. And if you happen to paint over your ear like I did, I'm just going to grab a little bit of that skin tone and put it back.
There you go. Those ears are so tiny.
I know. I know.
Yeah, so you put incriminating pictures of Connie,
our
elf.
Yeah.
On this Mimosas page.
I did.
Oh wow! So everybody, just check out our elf
It's in the event discussion for this event. So
Oh, it's in the event discussion for this event.
this
So
one.
just look for the Elf on the Shelf event
Yeah.
and click on it and click
In the
on the word
discussion.
discussion and scroll down and you'll see the
I said,
incriminating photos.
Does your elf do anything naughty like ours?
This was what, how years ago or last year?
Couple
or
years.
Yeah.
Couple years, because
So
last
she
year.
comes back every year.
Well, Connie didn't return last year.
Oh yeah, because she was probably in a lot of trouble from all of the things she did the last time.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, I just knew that I got tired of Aiden getting up in the morning and going, Mr. Mark, would you just come in the bathroom and see what Connie did? And I'm like, what did Connie do now? You know, and then there's shaving cream all over the bathroom, and then I'm the one that used the shaving cream, and I'm sitting there going, well, when did this happen? Just messes.
All right. I think the next thing we'll do is, let's do Connie. Well, I'm saying Connie. Let's do the elf's, the hat and the body. So it's that bright red color. So our red, my red anyway, when you use just straight red, it usually comes out almost pink, like a magenta, because it's kind of transparent.
Yeah, they can see that now.
Good. So what I like to do is I take a little scoop of my red,
Mm-hmm.
and I take a little bit of my yellow and mix. Not to the point that it turns orange. It just gives the red a little bit of depth so that you can't really see through it. And I'll show you the difference.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, see, they can see the difference. I've got it pretty close up.
So that's what I did. So I just took a scoop of my red and I added a little bit of my yellow to it. It didn't turn it orange. We just kind of made a little bit of a depth, little bit of more depth of color.
A little deeper.
Yep.
Deeper red.
And we're just going to fill in her or his suit, body, and the hat. And again, if that brush gets too built up with color and you got to get into all these little corners, rinse and dry and get it back to a point. Rinse, dry, spin it on the paper towel to get it back to that little point.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to give a tribute to the Elf on the Shelf because I wasn't aware of how many people have elves visiting their homes around this time. All I remember is bad things from ours because that's all Connie would do is something bad. And yeah, then she reminds me that Connie wasn't here last year. And it makes sense because Connie was doing all kinds of terrible things in our home. And we hope that you don't have those same type of problems. So if Connie does come back, hopefully it's some nice things that Connie will do in the house. And you can never catch her. You know, one night I think Aiden stayed up late.
Mm-hmm.
Was hoping
slept on the
couch, and still couldn't find Connie. Connie did something, but we still didn't see how she did it. It was just unbelievable. All right, now Shanachi says mine doesn't really show up like that. Should I still add orange or yellow?
You can make it as long as you have a red that you like. Just sometimes our red that I have, it's kind of transparent, so you can see through it. So I just like to add a little bit of that yellow to it. That's all. But if your red is good, if you have crimson is a dark, deeper color red,
Okay.
and it's not transparent. It's more opaque. So you can just use the straight red.
Caroline Spencer says, "Hey guys, so glad to see your
Hi.
epicness again tonight.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
You're so sweet. So sweet, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, in fact, I don't know what this elf is up to, sitting on the shelf.
Well, it's an elf on a shelf.
Yeah, but it looks like it's planning something or...
Just watching over what's going on. That's what they do. They kind of watch. They report back to Santa.
Yeah, surveillance.
Uh-huh. See, we used to have, when I was little, we used to call them buttons, and we couldn't see the elf.
Oh. Yeah, well, how we ended up with Connie, I don't know.
I don't know. She showed up one day.
And just started wrecking this house and creating all kinds of havoc. And, I was like, is this what an elf's supposed to do? Because I don't think so. And it was really mind-boggling to figure out why Connie was doing these things. I mean, because Aiden's a pretty good kid. and he has a nice Christmas, but it was like it was really mind-boggling, you know, just because he was coming up to us in the morning and going, "You got to
Look
come
at
out
what he
here."
did.
You know, every morning was a traumatic experience. Oh man, mommy, come out here. Mommy, come into the kitchen. Mommy, look in the bathroom. I don't know what to do.
Yep.
Yes, Jennifer Watson Bird, we are recording. We record every single event that we have when we go live.
This will be posted right to the page as soon as we're done,
Yep.
and then it'll stay up there for about a week.
Yep. Eventually, it will end up on a YouTube channel.
Eventually, yep. You got it. Awesome. All right, give us some thumbs up again when you're done with your suit and your hat.
Right, suit and hat.
It's like a full body suit and hat.
Yep. Hope everybody's okay. Everybody's relaxed.
Yeah.
Just remember, for your first timers, we'll be back here tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be doing the Grinch. We have a double header day tomorrow, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll be doing the Grinch.
There will be a lot of people on with us tomorrow for the Grinch.
Yeah, a lot of people have been anticipating it. They've gotten their sketches in already. If you don't have your sketches, then just go to the website. Make sure that you use the code word self-care in all caps and have an email sent to you with all of the facts, all of the information, including the sketch for the paintings tomorrow.
Yep, just know that those downloads, it's a Word document. So I know some people have had trouble expecting that it's a video. Maybe they're thinking that they're getting the video, but it's a Word document. So you may not be able to open it from your phone if you don't have whatever program, I guess. But so open it from your computer, your laptop.
Right, that's a good point.
Because I know we've seen a lot of questions like it's not working, the download's not working, or I'm not getting a video, but it's not a video. It's going to be a Word document, and if it is a video that you're downloading, it's going to still be a Word document with a link for the video in the Word document.
Oh, okay.
That's how we have to send our digital files.
Right, now, Anya's saying no hat is good without a pom-pom, right?
Oh, yeah, you can put a pom-pom on there.
Well, now think about it now, because on the original painting, that elf doesn't have a pom-pom.
Yeah, I don't know if our elf has a pom-pom on her hat.
But if you want to put a pom-pom on there,
yeah,
and if you think that no hat is right without a pom-pom, then yes, you should put a pom-pom on it.
Wait, where's the cereal? Let me look.
Oh, now she's going to get the box of cereal and see.
Yeah, look. It doesn't have a pom-pom on it.
Oh, bring it down. Bring it down.
But this one on here does. So this one doesn't, but this one up here does.
Okay.
That's funny.
So, okay, so what? The bad ones don't have pom-poms and the good ones do?
Maybe. The official cereal of the North Pole. Sugar cookie cereal with marshmallows. Good Lord, that's a lot of sugar. Yeah.
Wow.
Sugar rush.
Yeah, you sent me to the supermarket and said, "Did you get Elf on the Shelf cereal?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, Elf on the Shelf cereal." I said, "They make that?" And I went in there and I looked for it and I found it.
Too funny.
Oh yeah, you got thumbs up all the way across.
Okay. We're going to switch brushes again. We're going to go back to that medium round brush because we're going to work on our tree and our wreath, okay? So.
Oh, you're going to do the tree now? The Christmas tree and the wreath?
The tree and the wreath.
All right, I'm going to zoom out so we can get the whole... Okay, yeah. Not all the way out, just a little bit.
Okay, so we're going to do some mixing again, okay? I'm going to take a nice scoop of my yellow.
Yeah.
A nice big scoop of my yellow.
A big scoop of yellow.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of blue at a time. A little bit of blue.
A little bit of blue at a time.
You can always add more.
To make it as green as you like or as light as you like.
We're just going to mix some green.
Now, our top fan, Stephanie R. says, "My daughter is enjoying this."
I'm so glad,
Thank you guys so much for making her painting experiences fun and easy to follow along.
You're so welcome, guys. We know, listen, it's not about the stress. We're not I like to include sketches for you guys for some of our more authentic and, character type things.
Right.
Because we don't want you to be disappointed in what you do. So we want you to feel good about what you've done. We certainly don't do sketches for everything that we do.
Right.
Our penguins last night, you guys knocked those penguins out, man. They looked so great. So
great painting.
they were wonderful. So if you didn't happen to do the penguins last night, go back and do those. Those are on the page.
And like I always say, it's not about perfection. It's always about expression.
That's true. All right. So I've got my green. It's pretty messy, but that's okay. It can be a big full brush.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to start with my wreath down here, okay? So let's start with, we're just going to do a half circle down here. What are you laughing at?
Stephanie just replied to what we were saying about the cereal. She
Oh.
says, yeah, now we need to hunt down the cereal for her because her elf, she wants her elf to bring it to her for breakfast. So she just asked the elf to bring her some from the North Pole.
Oh, I love it. It is the official cereal of the North Pole.
Yes.
All right. So once we have that half circle there, we're going to go ahead and continue to just do little X's, okay?
Oh, okay. So a little half
So
circle
we're
underneath.
Yep.
And
So
you're just doing X's?
there's no like right or wrong here. We're just doing X's to sort of fill that in and make it full.
So you can do X's on the line that you made the half circle.
Right. I'm just going
and X's on the left and the right.
Yep.
Or the outside and the inside of the circle.
You got it.
Okay.
So we're just sort of filling that in to make it a full wreath.
Oh, Molly Elizabeth says, when is the
Molly.
Snoopy one?
Snoopy one I didn't post yet, guys. I'll get to it. I'll try and do that tonight as soon as we're done.
It's going to be in December?
It'll be in December.
Before Christmas?
It'll be before Christmas.
All right.
It'll be on Zoom because we're going to do a painted forward. Okay, so it'll be a $5 join.
A $5 join for the Snoopy painting?
Yep, and I'm going to ask you to tell us what charity or organization that you would like to suggest that we send the money to.
All right, so then if you get enough of the same request, that's where we're going to send the money to?
Nope, we're going to do a spinner. So if you
you're
join
gonna
in for
decide
that
way.
right, so it'll be everybody that joins in that way, and then just like we normally would do giveaways for the tips, if you put in for every $5 that is put in for a tip,
Yes.
and we'll put in that name. So if it's the Children's Hospital, we'll put in the Children's Hospital. If you send $20, we'll put in 20, or we'll put in for Children's Hospital. So for every $5, we'll add
Put it
another
up.
name for
Okay.
that. Yep.
All right, so for them to join for the Snoopy painting,
It'll
they
be
just
a
got to
Zoom.
make a donation
Yep, a
and say
donation
where they
of
want the
$5.
donation to go to.
You got
And
it.
then we'll spin it and we'll decide who's going to get the donation.
Correct. Yep.
That's a cool way to make a donation.
Yeah, we have so many other organizations that we'd like to work with,
Yes.
but this time of year especially, we know that fundraising has been really difficult. We've done some for every organization that I have worked with over the past year. So we've done the one for MS, we've done the one for my fire department that I belong to, we've
Right.
done Jack's Kids, and we've done...
and a lot of those videos
so-
are on our YouTube channel where we did those events.
Yeah, so we'd like to help you guys give back to an organization that you feel like deserves this too, okay? All right, so once you have that wreath down there, you can come up here and we'll do our tree.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. We have about this much width. Okay, so I'm gonna come down with a straight line to start, just so I have a little bit of a guide. So straight line down to start.
Still using the green.
Still with that green. Yep. Okay, and then from the top we'll come down on a curve for either one, on either side, like we're making an arrow. Okay, it looks like an up arrow.
Yes.
All right, so we'll just continue to do that. Keeping those arrows going.
So you just doing those brush strokes on each side of the line.
Yeah, it's overlapping.
Yes.
And then as you come down, you're going to make those wider.
Okay.
Okay?
So as you go down, you'll widen the strokes to make your tree bigger.
Yeah,
as
we'll
you
just
go
kind of
down.
bring it out a little bit further. And you can keep overlapping to make that a little bit bigger if you want to.
Okay.
Fuller. And we'll add some other colors to this, so don't worry. I know mine looks like it's pretty neon green compared to the original, but we'll add some more color.
Okay.
So we're doing those X's for the wreath down here, and then those little arrow or curve strokes for our tree up here.
Well, I'd say so far we're starting off our holidays pretty good. Yesterday was successful,
Mm-hmm.
and then we moved on to tonight. And then tomorrow we're doing the Grinch,
Yay.
and Max and Cindy Lou.
Love it.
You know, we know a cute little girl that lives down the street
I
who
know.
looks just like Cindy Lou Who.
She really does.
I just wish that her mom and dad would let her come and visit us tomorrow. It would be so much fun if we could have her. But it's too late. We're doing it at 9
It is,
p.m.
I
in
know.
the evening.
I'll see if we can get a picture of her though.
Yeah, we'll ask her mom and
She
dad
could share a picture of
to
her.
share a picture of her.
Yeah, I'll see if we could do that.
Yeah, then I'll have to edit it out when we do the video.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to create another slightly deeper green color. So sometimes when you add more blue to that green, it goes to like that turquoise green color or that aqua blue color. So instead of adding blue, I take a little touch of my brown, just a little bit at a time, and make a kind of that darker green that way. Okay.
Yeah, it would have been so cool if we could have got some antlers to put on Rascal, and then have her come down and put her in a little pink onesie.
Oh my gosh. So with that darker green, I'm going to kind of go over that that wreath a bit with those X's again. We're just kind of adding some depth of color.
Okay.
And same with my tree. We'll add some of those brush strokes of that darker green in there.
Just like that.
Just like that. Happy little trees, guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way we could ever fill those shoes. It's just, you know.
No, we wouldn't.
He was just
expect
amazing.
To. We wouldn't
He
expect
was just
to.
amazing.
But the spot is open. Nobody can fill that. Nobody can fill
No.
his shoes.
Oh my gosh.
But there's a spot open, you know. I mean, I forgot what day it was. Was it on a Saturday that his show used to
No.
come on?
I probably because I mean I used to watch it every weekend when I was
used to
with
watch it and not paint, just watch.
Yeah, no, me too. I never painted when I was a kid, watching because I was at my great grandparents' house watching with them on the TV. That you used to have to move the dial. The remote control was like a slide.
Yes.
Remember
I
that?
having
Oh
one
my
of those.
gosh, that's I'm old.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. You know, the spot is open. There is nobody that I know of that's painting on television.
No, that's because everything's now YouTube and you know.
It's still a spot on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cable stations now.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's room on one of those stations for a 2-hour live painting show. Okay, which is what I hope to get done because
I know.
we could have so many more things happening. We can have a live studio audience that's painting with us.
That'd be
We
so
can have
cool.
guests. We can have our viewers who are here with us now who will take the journey with us, and then we can have them come on and be in our live audience.
Absolutely.
Or we could travel and go to different parts of the country.
That's what I would love to do.
You know, we could visit every state. We have a map over here that we pinned with every state where people from every state have participated with us.
Yeah, we need to add to that. I know we're falling behind a bit.
Yeah, we're falling behind because once we got pins in every state, I was like, okay, I got to take a break from this because there's so many people. It's thousands of people that said where they're from.
So cool.
You know, we got to go through all of those names and all of those areas and put pins in all of these states. Up in Canada. You know, it's just a lot of people been painting with us during these last few months. And just imagine if we could go live in all these different states and different locations and just have people come and join us to paint.
It's so cool.
We get to see all of our friends, everybody.
All right. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
with
have
that
you.
TV money, we could do that.
All right, we're gonna rinse and dry again, and then we're gonna let's work on some of our books and our present.
Okay.
Okay. So you can make your books whatever colors you want, guys. All right, so there's no right or wrong here. I'm just going to go to my blue.
All right.
And do my book for probably what I'll name Frosty. That's what I named this one. Follow that little curve and then come all the way down and just fill in.
And see, that's what happens when we get to Thanksgiving. That's when all of the movies start coming out. All of the TV shows that start coming out. All the holiday themed TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Last night was Wizard of Oz.
Oh, is it? That's a holiday one?
Yeah, that's how the holiday season kicks off on Thursday on a Thanksgiving. It's the Wizard of Oz marathon. It was Wizard of Oz playing all yesterday on TBS.
I don't know. I don't associate that with a holiday thing though.
Oh well, I don't know where you've been.
Well, that's because it's not. Yeah, it's just not my favorite movie.
But you know, it's one of my favorite movies. It's always been since I was a little kid.
I know.
Even with my take on it and the way I look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, but it always comes on. Then it's Charlie Brown Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
Tonight is Frosty, Rudolph.
Oh, really?
Santa's coming to town.
They're putting them on cable now?
I don't know what kind of life you had as a little girl because this has been going on since I was a kid and I'm older than you.
I mean, we used to watch them all the time, but I thought they weren't putting them on this year.
No.
I guess they changed it.
They're on right now.
Oh, are you recording them?
No.
Oh.
I've seen them 1 billion times. I have them running right now in my head.
Okay. Okay.
Same with the Wizard of Oz. I mean, I did record the Wizard of Oz, but I do that every year.
I'm gonna let's make some orange for one of my books. So I'm just gonna add some more yellow to that red that we started over here. Make an orange book.
Let's see. It's not Rudolph tonight. It's Frosty the Snowman is on tonight. And I think the return of Frosty is on tonight, right after Frosty.
I didn't realize that there was a return of Frosty.
Oh, baby. Oh.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
We're gonna have to get you caught up on all of the cartoons and everything. I mean,
I'm like never watching TV. I don't know.
yeah, you down here watching what's that
I
show
know.
you watch?
It's because I needed
What's that show you watch?
I just
Montana.
started.
What is it?
Montana.
You know about the cowboys. You like cowboys?
Oh yes. Well,
You're not
that
into
was
cartoons.
Yellowstone. Yes, I
Yeah,
watched
Yellowstone. You're watching Yellowstone.
I
okay?
did. That's over.
Like right now, your son is upstairs watching A Christmas Story.
Yes, he is.
Okay, he doesn't really care for TV that much, but if
He
it's something
doesn't.
like Christmas theme, he's all into it.
But he will watch the same thing over and over again because he knows what to expect, and I've come to understand this. So
Okay.
he'll only watch the same. Like once I finally can get him to sit down and watch something new,
Yeah.
and he likes it, and when I know that he's gonna like it,
Then he'll watch it.
then he'll keep watching it. Right. So kind of like we had to do that with. I like made him sit through Dr. Dolittle, and he finally loves. He can watch that one over and over again.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise, forget it. Like to watch something new, he's like, no.
Well, see, with me, I had the same. That had the same effect on me as a child. Okay. I mean, I knew it was Christmas season was getting underway right after Thanksgiving because it's going to be all these Christmas themed shows are going to come on, and it kicks off with the Wizard of Oz. Just like when the Easter time comes, you're going to see the Ten Commandments. It's all of the same movies, but they come to. It's just an indication that it's that time of the year. Here we go. And once you knew they never would play the Wizard of Oz at all until Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, so you knew it was time. You knew that Charlie Brown is coming up. You knew Thanksgiving was coming up when Halloween came, and you saw it's the Great Pumpkin.
Uh-huh.
Okay, once you knew Great Pumpkin was on, you said, "Oh, we're getting ready to get to that season." When I was a little kid, you knew. Here we go. Christmas time's coming. Thanksgiving, right after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas. You look forward to it as a little kid. You just knew it was coming. And the closer to Christmas is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Well, I like Rudolph, yes. All right, so I'm just kind of filling in my book. So I used that green that I used in my wreath and my tree for one of my books, and then I mixed that orange color. Now I'm gonna make some purple. I'm making some purple, just a little scoop of red, a little scoop of blue, and I'm gonna lighten it up with some white. That's so funny.
Jolyn says, yeah, see, same thing. Me and my friend tried to call the museum to buy the red ruby slippers.
Stop. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. How much do they want for them?
I don't know.
Millions of dollars, probably. Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. There's a story behind that.
Tell me about it, because I know. Those red slippers were stolen. Stolen goods. Yeah, you know, just imagine how I made my parents feel when I sat there and watched The Wizard of Oz, and I said, "This is bad." And she's going, "What is red? What's wrong with it?" They killed that woman, and then they stole her slippers, and then the lady, she wants her sister's slippers back, and they won't give them back, and they dancing because somebody got hurt, got killed.
So true. So
It's
true.
like, well, wait a minute. That's not what the story's about. No, that is what the story's about.
It's so crazy. After you said that, I'm like, oh my
Mom,
gosh, you're right.
Dad, what's wrong with these people?
Oh my goodness.
Just imagine me in class talking about the Wizard of Oz with other kids, and they're talking about Dorothy and the lion and the Tin Man and Scarecrow, and I'm saying, but they're criminals. And, you know, I was against the whole class was against me.
Oh my goodness.
And then the lady tried to get the slippers back, and she got violent and angry. And what did they do? They threw water on her, and she melted.
You guys,
That was
too much.
traumatic for me.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and paint my present too. So I just made a light yellow color. Just took a little bit of yellow and a little bit of white. And you guys can kind of skip around to whatever items you're working on. It's fine. No rush here. We'll just paint that present yellow.
See, the only redeeming quality of that movie, which is still one of my favorite movies of all time, was that it was all a dream. So at the end, I was like, wow, that didn't really happen. She was dreaming about all of that stuff. But it was rough.
Everybody doing okay?
Oh, yeah.
I know Mark's chatting, but I don't know. Are you watching comments?
Mm-hmm.
You good? Awesome.
Jackie All says I got here too late and I will watch the video.
It's okay. Yep, you're right. Video will be up shortly.
Monica Ibanez says, you two are amazing.
Listen, you get in on the personal conversations now. I mean, Wizard of Oz positives and negatives. Here we go.
I go through this all the time with people, and then they sit there and go, wow, you know, I'm 40-something years old. I never looked at it that way. Yeah, you didn't? I was a little kid. I was seeing it that way, okay?
I mean,
Not
it's
saying
true,
that
though, when you
they're
go
bad
back.
people or anything, but I was sitting there going, they're dancing because this woman is underneath the house dead, okay? And then the so-called good witch makes those legs and feet disappear under the house. That was so creepy. I was like, whoa, what kind of trickery is this? And then, I mean, the witch came and she blew up in a little flash of light and they all ran and all was scared. She was like, who did it? Who did this? And I was like, that's how I would be. I would be like, who did it? Who killed my sister? So I was expecting her to really do some damage.
Oh my goodness, you're too much.
Yeah, but they got her in the end. They said, nuh-uh.
So while you guys are working on those colors for your books and your present, and you've kind of made some mixes, you can use those colors that you've mixed and add some little dots to your tree for like little ornaments. So I'm just going to just rinse and dry in between your colors and kind of go in and add some of those little dots.
Oh.
They could be lights, they could be ornaments.
And they could be any colors?
Yeah, you can make it
You got
whatever
multiple
colors you
colors?
want. Yep.
Yeah, Merle is saying Connie is going to up her game this year. Don't say that. I hope not.
She might have to. Gee.
Yeah, that's going to be terrible. She wasn't even here last year.
I said I think that he may have, because he is part of the magic of Christmas now, that she may have moved on to watch over some
somebody
younger.
else's house.
Right.
Uh-oh. What was
Those are
that?
the lights.
Is that the spirit of Connie saying, nope, don't even think about it. I'm coming back and making a return.
Oh my goodness.
You know, that could possibly be what it just happened. Yes. So Noxie says, can I add some gold and silver pair for ornaments?
Oh yeah, I love that. Absolutely. Beautiful. Just add them little dots.
Yeah, Connie might have moved on to another household.
Yeah.
Where she's going to make a mess and create havoc in somebody else's house.
And while I've got that red, I'm going to come down here and do some of those little dots like berries in our wreath. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave this big section up top to make a nice big bow in there, okay? Just doing little clusters of 3 down here. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to see here. Did we get everything? We got everything I could see.
I think so. I mean, I showed you the.
You showed us the upcoming events that you haven't posted yet.
Yeah, I know it. We plan on getting a Ralphie. Speaking of.
Merle said, yeah, I heard her playing with the lights in the background.
Uh-oh.
I
See?
mean, everybody else heard it too.
See? Oh. But yes, I plan on getting a Ralphie up with in the bunny suit. In the bunny suit painting.
Okay, a Ralphie in the bunny suit painting.
Right.
I think they'll love that.
And I plan on getting a Stitch with a Santa hat on there for you.
A Stitch with a Santa hat.
Yep, Stitch like Lilo and Stitch. Since now that I'm aware there's more than one Stitch, apparently.
And remember, we got other suggestions for Among Us characters.
Among Us, yes. I have to
a
look
Wizard
at that.
of Oz character.
What else we got?
Minions character.
Minions, yes. I love the Minions. Yeah, we also want to try and give you guys different stuff too. If I've seen it done a couple of times by other artists, then we're going to leave it alone and let them have that spotlight, and we'll do our thing. We'll do something else.
Right.
All right. So you guys work on that. Give us some thumbs up when you've got your books and your present done and your tree filled in with your little dots.
Okay.
And then your I guess your holly berry on your wreath.
Okay.
And then we'll move on. I know that was lots of different stuff and we sort of moved around, so.
All right.
Yes.
Did you tell them about our 'Twas the Night Before Christmas special guest appearance?
I didn't tell them who was the special guest.
No?
I didn't. But your special guest is going to be Santa, so he's going to take some time out of his busy day at the North Pole because he's a good friend of mine and I'm his helper.
Absolutely. And she's not telling a lie. She's telling the truth.
And he's going to Zoom with us and read you 'Twas the Night Before Christmas when we do that painting next Saturday.
Yeah, I'm moving over to it right now. I'm going to zoom in on that painting. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Yep.
We're going to be doing that painting. It's right there, right above Snoopy, right between Snoopy and the gnome with the little Christmas gift in his hand. Yep. And we're going to have a live, we're doing a Zoom with Santa, right?
Yes, we're zooming to the North Pole, guys.
He's going to be sitting there chilling, reading the story to everybody when we're taking a break from our painting. I mean, it's just cool that she has that kind of connection. You know, it's really special because I've seen him do his work before. You know, reading to kids, and I was like, wait a minute, this is really Santa. Whoa, knocked me right out. So it's gonna be a very special evening. Oh, special afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just the fact
We're
that she
excited.
could get him was amazing. You know, whenever I seen him in the past with her, we were live. We went somewhere to see him. Okay, so for him to do this for us, this is special.
Yeah, he's trying to be careful. You know, he's busy right now, but he's also trying to be careful and be safe.
Yes. Yeah, it's just amazing that he's going to do that. That's just really. I'm impressed. Yeah, we've got thumbs up coming up.
Good job,
Very
guys.
good.
All right. All right. So I think the last thing that we'll do with that red, while we've got your, you have that medium round brush.
Yeah.
So we're going to grab that red that we use. So if you need to make a little bit more, it's that little scoop of red and a tiny bit of that yellow, just to make it a darker red, not orange. Of course, if you want an orange, you can make it orange.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're gonna work on a bow down on our wreath. Okay, and the bow is just a series of little ovals that all connect in the center. So we're gonna start at the top and at one little point at the top center of our wreath. Okay, so we'll start with an oval up.
Okay, I've zoomed in real good so they can see it.
We're just gonna keep repeating ovals.
Oh, okay.
And it's okay that they overlap. Do another one. Just repeating our ovals. And bring it down. It's almost like flower petals.
So it's just a bunch of ovals going around
Yep.
and around.
That's it. And then we're going to take from the center or from even from the bottom of these ovals,
Yeah.
we can just bring a little bit of a tail down for each of those for that ribbon.
Okay.
And bring it down. Yep, that's it. You can rinse and dry that. And then we have our detail, some detail on our elf face, and then outlining. So I'll tell you a little tip about outlining.
Okay.
So, since I know we have lots of kiddos painting with us tonight, and I know that doing the outlining on with that little black or with
The little
with
brush.
that little tiny brush in the black, it gets to be a little daunting for the little ones.
Okay.
What you can do is wait until it's dried completely,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can take a Sharpie. This is blue, but I would take a black Sharpie, and then you can just do Sharpie right over it for your outlines. Okay?
Oh, let me zoom in for that.
I mean, this is blue. Don't use blue. Well, you can use blue if you want to, but I'm going to paint over that. But just so that you know, when your paint is completely dry, especially for the little ones, if you feel like it's a little daunting to get through all of that outlining, I'm going to start working on it, but you can always go back with a black Sharpie and outline with a black Sharpie.
After it's dry.
Yep, wait till it's completely dry. Okay, so the next step that I'm going to do, though, we're going to work on some little details. So let's rinse and dry that little tiny brush again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to grab just a tiny bit of white. Little bit of white. I want to do some whites for the eyes. So they're just two little ovals on the face. And I know it's kind of hard to see them, but
I can zoom in even more.
they're on there.
Ooh,
Really zoomed?
I got it.
Awesome, okay. So yep, just two of these little ovals in here for those eyes. And we're going to let that go and let it dry. And then in the meantime, we're going to go back and start outlining. So I'm going to use that tiny brush and throw it on the floor.
I've got it zoomed all the way in.
Okay. Using that tiny brush, rinse and dry. Continue to keep it to a point, okay? So we're going to use a little bit of black at a time. Tiny bit of black, and then we're just going to start our outlining. Alright, so use that pencil grip, pinky stabilize. Rest your pinky on your canvas.
On the canvas to keep your hand steady.
Yep, it helps keep the hand steady, helps you with keeping your brush in a spot. A little bit of paint at a time, and when it gets built up a bit after a couple of lines, rinse and dry. Get it back to a point again. Rinse, dry, twist. Wait a minute, that's what we're going to do. Rinse, dry, twist.
Rinse, dry, twist.
Rinse, dry, twist. Little dip.
And put your pinky on the canvas.
There
And,
we
this,
go.
and then you just do a little at a time. You can't possibly do the whole thing without dipping your paintbrush in some more paint.
Yeah.
You do a little at a time and keep your hand steady with your pinky.
Yep, so we're just going to start our outlining. This is going to take a little bit of time, I know.
Right, but if it's like she said earlier, if it's a little too difficult to do that, then just wait for the painting to dry and then use a Sharpie.
Yep.
And just trace the edges in the outside.
You got it. So while I go over my elf inside, remember that he's got, so the tummy is in here, the body's here, the arms kind of come all the way up into the body.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes those lines get lost once you paint over them. Bring that down and around.
Jennifer Hilton says, have a good night.
You guys too. Thank you. So before we lose everybody, just so you guys know what we'll do at the end, we will post a little photo to remind you to put your photos as comments for us on that photo. And that's where we'll take all the pictures from to do a slideshow later.
Yes,
And
please send
then-
us the photos of your paintings.
Yes, please. And then I'll also post, you'll see a picture of me holding my many thanks card. And that will be the information for our virtual tip jar.
Okay.
Anyone that uses our virtual tip jar, we'll put you in the spinner. Tomorrow we'll go and we'll do the spinner for the giveaways that I showed you earlier. The cereal and the
Oh, you're going to give away the cereal, that's right.
Yeah, we're giving away the cereal. So we'll put you in there, okay, for those tomorrow. And that goes also for anybody that may have purchased a kit. You guys will also be in that spinner as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Stephanie Arts could put in for that cereal. She said, my daughter wants that cereal.
Oh my gosh.
They're going to have to go to the supermarket and see if they can find it. If not, she's going to have to win the spinner tomorrow to get the cereal.
Oh my goodness.
Her daughter asked her elf to please bring her some from the North Pole.
Aww.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. You should have seen me walking around in the supermarket looking for Elf on the Shelf cereal, and I found it too. They had a little section. It wasn't in the aisle with all the other cereal, you know. I was like, I don't see any Elf on the Shelf cereal. I had to go around to the front of the aisle and see, oh, they got a little section here for the Elf on the Shelf.
Be careful where you place your pinky once you start with your outlining so you don't stick it in with something wet and then transfer it onto your canvas.
Yeah, or smudge
Yeah.
something that might still be a little wet.
Yep. But outlining kind of brings it together a bit. And I'm going to leave the tree. I don't need to outline the tree, but I do want to get my shelf.
Okay.
And I think finally with a stencil or with a trace, my shelf is almost straight. That one even is crooked.
It's okay.
You guys that know me that have been with me still can't do a straight line. Just saying.
That's because you painted from the side.
That one I didn't.
No, you didn't?
No. But that's how most of the shelves are in my house.
Yes, I will back out now so they can see. I'm going to
They're-
back out now so
They're
they
just
can
a
see.
smidge not straight.
It's okay. We're not looking for perfection.
Not
We're
even
looking
in my
for
shelf hanging
expression.
abilities.
That's right.
Rinse and dry, get it back to a point every once in a while.
Doesn't look like your elf is going to fall off. You know, the shelf is going to slide over on the side. The books are going to slide down. It looks pretty sturdy.
And then you also have to do your book names. So what names do you want on your books?
Right, see, Leela Swint, one of our top fans,
Hi, Leela.
says, looking forward to painting this on Sunday.
Yeah, there you go.
Says, I haven't painted with you guys in a while
Aw.
because my mother-in-law and her two cousins have been joining me, and it's easier to do it on a weekend.
Okay, that's fine.
So thank you for making the recordings available for the
You're
week.
so welcome.
This
Yes.
is one of the main reasons why we do this.
Yeah, we
This-
want to give you guys time. Yeah.
We want you to paint whenever you want. Whenever the time is right for you to do some self-care, to sit and have fun with your family, your friends. You do it when you want. You know, it's not all about being here with us live. Don't get me wrong, it is fun joining us live. You know, we have a good time. But if you can't make it, you still don't want to keep you out of having fun. All we ask is that you take a picture, send it in to us.
Yes, please.
All right, Molly Elizabeth says thank you.
Hi,
See you tomorrow.
You're welcome, guys. Have a great night.
Yes, we will be back tomorrow.
Yes,
Double-header day tomorrow.
It's going to be a busy day. Hopefully we'll change the setup a little bit.
I so wish we could get our little Cindy Lou in here.
I know.
It would have been so cool. Put them antlers on Rascal.
Maybe that's what Rascal's having a dream about right now. Gee whiz, he's like,
Yep.
He's like, no, not the antlers. Don't do the antlers.
Put the little red ribbons in her hair. Put her in a little onesie. And give her a dog bone with a ribbon on it. To give to Rascal. Yeah, that would have been so much fun. And you just know that when we go to the zoo,
oh, yeah.
I'm going to be trying so hard to get them. Can we have 10 penguins? Just let them walk around. I'll feed them. Oh, Molly says, where do I send it to?
What am I sending?
The picture?
Oh, so at the end, again, we'll post, and as soon as we're completed, I'll put 2 pictures up. One will be a picture of a camera or something like that, a GIF of a camera, and you'll post your pictures as a comment there.
Okay.
And then the other one I'll post is the picture of me holding that many thanks card.
And that's where they'll put their donations, their tips.
That's where the tip information is. If
all
you'd
right,
like to
and
do a tip.
they get entered into the spinner for putting in a tip.
Yep. Again, it's appreciated. It's never expected. We just appreciate them.
Yes, Kira says this is so much fun. Thank you.
Aw, you're so welcome. We're gonna come back over here and forgot we gotta put a bow on our box.
Oh.
We got a bow on the box, and we have to get the rest of those little details for our elf. Almost there.
Yeah, I'm zooming back in.
Rinse and dry. I brush back to a point every once in a while. I see my lines are getting thick again.
Right, so when your lines start getting thick, then that's the time to rinse and dry, right?
Mm-hmm.
And spin your brush. Make sure it is pointy.
Rinse, dry, and twist.
Yep, twist.
Rinse, dry, and twist. I like it.
Then put a little black on the tip and finish making your outline.
Yes. And now we're lettering. Frosty, Rudolph.
And you're going to write these sideways?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Ruth Cintron says, had a great time.
Hi, Ruth.
I really enjoyed it.
You're so welcome.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Friday night. It's starting to get late.
Yes.
And we did have a lot of people on with their kids. Well, we wanted to start late because, we have a large West Coast viewership, and we wanted to put it out at a reasonable hour for them to join us. Even though, yes, they could do the video after we post it. But it's a Friday night. That's why tomorrow we're doing at 3 o'clock, which is early time for us on the Eastern Coast. But we're doing it again at 9 o'clock for the West Coast. So those people that want to do Max and Cindy Lou, if it's too late here on the East Coast, they know they could do it on Sunday. And it's just what a lot of people choose to do, which is fine with us. And again, for all the people who are joining us for the first time, we encourage you to go through our page here on Facebook. Become familiar with it. look at the pictures. Look at the pictures that people have sent in from the past events and see how they've been doing. And that'll give you an indication of how easy and how much fun we have
We do.
when we do each and every session.
We definitely. I know I'm a bit behind on some of those
What, those slideshows?
but we'll get there.
We've been very, very busy.
We love being able to put you guys in the spotlight and show you guys off. So sometimes it takes a while for me to get to them all. I know I need to do Pickle Rick. I think I didn't. Did I do Beetlejuice? I don't even remember.
I don't remember seeing any Beetlejuice. I've just been seeing Beauty and the Beast recently.
Yeah, I did do all the Beauty and the Beast. I did the Moonlight Snowmen because that was like just last week. So those were great.
Right. See, Ruth says it's 11 p.m. here in Puerto Rico.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, we're just really grateful that you are painting with us from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, absolutely. We love it. I loved Puerto Rico.
And we love the fact that our Canadians join us from all over Canada. And we're very grateful for the people who join us from the West Coast. And every now and then we get people from all over the world, from New Zealand, from India, from Japan, Australia, on the other side of the Atlantic, across the Atlantic as well. I mean, we're just getting started here. We've been doing this since March, and we've come up with some innovative ideas, some creative ideas, all based on most of your suggestions. And we just want to keep things fresh, creative, new.
Yes. Okay.
Now, Tony Nuzzo says, my son is requesting a Naruto.
I don't know what that is, so we'll have to look it up.
Yep, I'm writing it down. If you can elaborate for us, Tony, and tell us what a Naruto is, then we can do research on it.
Okay, so I'm going to try to outline those little eyes. Again, rinse and dry. Get it back to a real good point. Make sure it's real dry. Tiny, tiny bit of paint on that brush. And I'm just going to go right around those ovals that we made.
Okay.
Super tiny. This is a great spot to do that Sharpie if you need to. If you want to. I don't know if you can zoom in anymore on the face, but...
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm just going to do the details on the face for you guys, so that part's done for those of you that are ready to go. There's some...
Super zoomed in now.
Slight characteristics of the elf that will help you. Okay, so it has like a little dimple, so underneath this little curve of the hair, we're going to come down just a little bit, and there's a little dimple there. So really, really light brush strokes. Just a tiny bit of paint. And then the nose is kind of two little lines down. Little. It's almost like a half circle, actually. You want to connect it barely.
Naruto is anime.
Ugh, anime.
We've been getting a lot of requests for anime characters. She says it's on Netflix. So we'll look it up and figure it out.
And then the elf smile. We're going to do a little half circle smile and then add those little tiny dimples on the edge there for that smile. And you're going to rinse and dry. And our elf eyes are blue. So I'm just going to take a little tiny touch of blue and put them in the corners of those eyes. And that will help it look, kind of come to life there.
Okay, yes it does. Yeah, we'll look into it, Tony, and we'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah.
But there were other characters from anime that were suggested.
I'd never heard. Yeah, I'd never heard of them before.
Well, that's just like when you never heard of the Ninjago before, and we didn't know what that was. I just knew it had something to do with Lego characters.
Yeah, we did it in Ninjago. And then the last thing that I have to do, aside from your sign and dating is we're just going to put a little bow on that package over here. So I don't know if you can see this
Oh,
or
it's
not.
perfectly. It's all the way in. You can
Okay,
see it
beautiful.
up close.
So I'm just going to take I'm going to do blue. We'll do a straight line down on both of these little boxes here.
Corey Filson says thank you. She had a lot of fun
You're
tonight.
very welcome, guys.
And Kristen Pirrain says thank you. Ava and Nicholas had so much fun.
Oh, great job,
We'll be
guys.
back tomorrow for the Grinch.
Yay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for joining us tonight.
So just like we did down here, we're just going to do a couple little ovals up here. You can do as many as you want. 1, 2, 3. And then if you want to add some little ribbon tails, you can.
Yeah, so that's why that elf is smiling, because it has a Christmas present sitting on top of those books.
Maybe. And then the last thing you'll do when you're all done is just sign and date. I usually do my initials and the year. And that's it. Then you're done, guys. Awesome.
All right, so you sign and date your painting.
Sign and date.
And then you take a picture of it for us and
yes, please.
be ready to put it up, post it on our Facebook page where she puts the designated area where she would like them to be put. And then if you post them on your page, please make sure you tag us.
Yeah, we would love to see us tagged. I know that you guys have been doing that for us, and we appreciate that. That's how we grow too.
Yes.
We love seeing those tags.
And we also would appreciate if you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jamie Marie says Corbin is requesting Pokemon. We have that written down.
Oh yes, I do. I know.
And Stephanie R says, Gracie says, thank you so much. She had
You're
lots
welcome.
of fun. Thank you, Gracie, for joining us tonight. So it's a great way to start your weekend off, everybody. We want everybody to stay safe and be careful and take care of each other. And come back and join us tomorrow.
Yes, definitely.
And for you first timers, please go through our page. Go way back into our page. Look and see where we started from before we started in March. And see what we were doing before March. And look at our pictures. There's tons of pictures in there that you can look at. And videos as well.
Definitely.
And you want to paint something, go check out our YouTube channel and look at all of the paintings that we've got up there. You can pick any one of them and do them. It comes with a description. It tells you what you need for the painting. And those paintings, even though they're old events, there's still ways you can get to our website and you can get the kits and the supplies for all of those paintings. If they come with sketches, the sketches will be there too.
That's right. We'll be back tomorrow for the Grinch and Max and Cindy Lou.
Oh yeah, we can't wait.
I'm excited
it's gonna be
for those
fun.
tomorrow. They're just gonna be awesome paintings.
Yes, they are. People been waiting, and it's a nice, reasonable hour, 3:00 in the afternoon, Eastern time. And for those who can't do it at that time, whether you're out shopping or doing whatever, you can always do the video. We'll post it as soon as we finish the event, just
True.
like we're going to do here.
That's right.
So thank you again for everybody joining us.
Yes, thank you guys. We hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Well, we know we did.
I know we laughed. I hope we made you laugh.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a wonderful night. And looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
That we are.
All right, are we ready to go?
Okay, I think so. Just want to make sure everyone's okay.
So far, everybody seems to be good. They're all saying
Okay.
thank you again for a wonderful night.
Oh, you're very welcome, guys.
Sonakshi says, I had so much fun. Can't wait to join you again tomorrow. Stephanie says, yes.
Yay.
Gracie also loves Pokemon with her daddy.
Pokemon.
And
Okay.
they would love to do that one as well.
Pokemon.
So, Pokemon we got written down.
Pokemon it is. All right. I'm going to work on posting the information about the Peanuts, the Snoopy
Okay.
event after I take a little break. And then, yes, we'll I'll post that up there tonight for you
All
guys.
right.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Good night. Thank you for
All
joining
right.
us. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Thank you. All
Awesome.
right, let's go.